What's going on, guys? BSAA Jones here, and welcome to the first episode of a new mini-series that will run alongside the Dungeonman series. Here I'll just drop a couple of issues that I end up noticing, maybe some updates, or whatever else I don't really think will fit into the main videos. So, for starters, let me give you some context for my first discovery. We've received our first death on the account, and it was against exactly who I figured it would be. After steamrolling a plethora of level 1 variants, I found myself on RS3 mobile while at the gym, just running dungeons and grinding some more of the tedious skills. Right as I got comfortable with the first 10 floors, I found myself toe-to-toe with an on-level Astia Frostweb. In short, she creamed my jeans. So I took my lump and decided that I would dedicate the next couple of dungeons to grinding ranged and magic. So in doing so, I decided it'd be important for me to get my fletching level up, so I could make the grind easier. But, let me show you guys a little something. You guys ready for this?
Bruh.
Look at that. That is absurd. 124 seconds for 27 logs. That's about 4.5 seconds per log, and I went about timing it. In old school RuneScape, the fletching is about 1.78 seconds per log. RuneScape 3 fletching is over 2.5 times slower than its old school counterpart. And just in case you don't understand the vast difference at hand here, I'm going to play a side-by-side comparison in the differences for fletching 27 logs in both game variants. Look at that, and with the time that it took for the old school account to finish its entire inventory of logs, there was still another 77 seconds left for the RuneScape 3 account, which is not even halfway done, which, again, I just don't know why they did this. It doesn't make much sense to me, but for those of you who still don't really get it, let me do some math for you real quick. For this experiment, let's say that you were training fletching and you wanted to get from level 35 to 40. In both games, one of the options to work with are fletching willow shortbows, and in both games it takes 9,043 experience to get those 5 levels. Also, in both games, willow shortbows offer the same XP of 33.3 per completion. That means that without any XP boosting external factors, if both accounts start fletching at the same time, it will take 272 bows to complete this task, at which the old school player would be done a whopping 12 minutes earlier for doing the same thing. Now, I know most of you are thinking, Jones, in RuneScape 3, there are many options to get bonus XP, which is probably why it takes longer. Well, while that may be true, a lot of those options are severely limited for Iron Men, especially in my scenario in which, I'm staying within the confines of Daemonheim, but I still don't like it. Now, aside from that, I know it's a lot for me to ask that my 12-year-old content works properly. But Jagex, please, I'm begging you, make it to where NPCs spawn inside of the rooms of the dungeons. I feel personally attacked every time I get a wisp that I can actually capture at my level, and that bad boy is just chilling outside the bounds of reality. Man, I cannot believe this. A wisp that I can actually use, and this bitch is stuck behind a wall. With all that being said, however, it is what it is, and we're still in the process of making the next Dungeonman, so make sure you guys keep a lookout for that. Anyway, this has been BSAA Jones with Dungeonman Complains, and I'll catch you guys later.